The Timberwolves were all business as they came through the tunnel, determined to give their fans a reason to celebrate tonight. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. So a moment now to see the story for Tyrese Maxey.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. They've got Derek Lively. Maxey out there with Jalen Williams. And it's Silva in at the 4 slot. And for Minnesota, Sharp out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Jefferson in at the 4 spot. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Fires in the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Maxey against Doncic. Fires the 3. The Thunder pull it in. And this is the first season matchup for them against Minnesota.
Yeah, we saw how combative yet enjoyable last season's series was. 2 very excellent teams going at it.
Exactly. They split the series, Greg. 2 elite teams and conference foes renewing that rivalry tonight.
Clock at 6. And the basket by Lee.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Pass to Jefferson. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Silva. He had 25 points in his last game. Lee on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Doncic grabs the miss. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. From the arc. Excellent D there from Lively. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points, tied for 4th most in NBA history, Clark.
Yeah, he is so special. And the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
Now here's Doncic, coming off a solid outing against Toronto.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Pass to Maxey. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Maxey makes things happen with his hard work and determination as a scorer.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. with 3 games remaining in the regular season. Here's how the East stacks up. You look at Oklahoma City. If the playoffs started today, they'd go in as the 7 seed. And, of course, the Timberwolves, a couple spots down.
I think for the Thunder, their slow start has revealed some of this team's problems. Problems that we didn't really know they had.
Neither did I, but clearly they're not the dominant force we thought they'd be. They've got some kinks to work out for sure.
Back to Jackson Davis. Three-pointer Sharp. Looking to win the run. And the layup is good off the glass.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Maxey passes to Silva. Here's Lee. Lively with a screen on Sharp. Here's Lee. Jefferson grabs the miss.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Left side Sharp. Doncic feeling it out a bit. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Silva. Outside, Williams. The kick out to Maxey. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, he voiced how crucial it is to make sure that his defense doesn't allow him any breathing room. He told me, quote, Maxey can get hot in a hurry, so we can't afford to give him open looks. And with his speed, we definitely want to limit his opportunities in the open court. We'll see if the defense can slow his pace, guys.
And Allie, thanks. And Minnesota with possession here. The Thunder making their last shot. Now here's Jackson Davis. Doing some damage on the offensive end. Putting up a little over 14 points a game. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Minnesota shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Jackson Davis, 21.
Well, Clark, more or less in the home stretch here. How does it feel to have the year winding down?
Well, on many levels, it feels good. I mean, you know, the postseason is upon us, and that'll ramp things right back up. The season may be ending, but the excitement is just about to start again.
Lee misses.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Outside Sharp. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Pass to Jefferson. Left side Sharp. There's the triple. Drops in the 3.
Growing his passing game. Sharp knows being able to reliably create for others will really round out his skill set.
Here's Lee. He's got 6. Jackson Davis grabs a miss.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case. Now
Sharp. Still no points. To the inside, Jefferson. The layup misses. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Lee on the wing. Lively with a screen on Sharp. For 3, Maxey drills it from deep. Maxey's got 6 points.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Both teams will make substitutions. And the league's best since the All-Star break in steals. Oklahoma City, number 1. 5th best, Minnesota.
As the season rolls on, these two squads have taken their defensive efforts to another level. They've picked a ton of pockets between the two of them.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Here's Maxey after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Silva. Here's Lee. Now Maxey. Lets it fly. Cole grabs the board. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Jackson Davis. He's got 5. 1:29 left in the opening quarter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Minnesota shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
Jackson Davis, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Here's Silva. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. Yep, that one goes. 1:07 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Thunder. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Toronto. Jackson Davis misses. Here's Silva. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he drops the first. Thomas, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
2 shots. Silva.
And so he makes both from the line. There's 45 seconds left in the first. Here's Thunder. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Yes, it's good.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. You think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
And the free throw, no good. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Oklahoma City. 4-point game. Pass to Silva. And there's the screen. Launches a 3. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. The the Timberwolves have got 6 of 14 in so far. Right side Bull. And rejected. Here's Lee. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their work from distance has been impressive. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Timberwolves trail by 7. We've got Jackson, and it's Jackson Davis in at the center. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Pass to Jefferson. Offline with a 3.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Here's Williams. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. And here's Minnesota now. Lets it go from the wing. Thomas, that's good.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. Thomas, left side. Kicks it out to Jackson. Sinks it from distance. Jackson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Inside, here's Lee, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Making opportunities, Maxey smartly using the pick and roll to create for his team.
Here's Thunder. Pass to Jackson Davis. Thomas with the ball. Fires for 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
And we've got a timeout call by Mark Dagnall. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Get ready, everyone. You see us the first game. You show us your best dance move. Let's go.
Wall, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And let's look at the rookies who have been on a roll since the All-Star break. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Maxey passes to Wall. Pass to Silva. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
First team foul.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Good job there, getting himself a little space on the inside.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here.
And look at those moves in the post and the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Thunder. Shot clock at 6. And there's the rejection. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Thompson, he's checked in for Lee. Thunder leading by 7. Thompson outside. Pass to Silva. With the drive. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Once again, an explosive high. Highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Jackson Davis a screen. Here's Thomas. Deflected. Ball against Jackson. And a nice finish on the layup. And now it's an 11-point Thunder lead.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Jackson Davis a screen to the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And here's Wall. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Knocked loose. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Pass to Silva. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And they're one of the better rebounding teams in the league. Top 10 in the NBA on the boards. Their bigs have used their length to seal the glass.
And you look at their rim protection overall, it's the quick rotation and help that separates them from some other teams. And he knocks down the first one. And Minnesota making a change here. Kessler's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Timberwolves trail by 10. Jackson outside. Big Dog passes to Thomas. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on him in Thompson. Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Thomas, 2 shots.
Free throw good. Thomas. And both free throws good for Thomas. Oklahoma City leading by 8. And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Your Timberwolves regulation shoot. That was your Timberwolves breaking dance crew. Make some noise.
So it's Oklahoma City now. They're leading by 8. Outside Maxey. And the 3 off target. The Timberwolves have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Big Dog passes to Thunder. Back to Jackson Davis. Here's Thomas for 3. The Thunder pull it in. Silva's got his 5th rebound in this one. Thompson outside. The kick out to Maxey. From behind the arc. Minnesota with a rebound. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. They set a pick. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Thunder lead by 10. Here's Thunder. Thomas outside. Over Thompson. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 9 points in the quarter.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Pass to Maxey. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Every time Maxey steps on the floor, you expect a big scoring night. Tyrese can explode offensively at any time.
The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Thomas, right side. There's a minute 54 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Thunder. Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Thunder's got 7 points in the game.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's Silva. He's got 12. Maxey, that's good.
His 3rd shot from downtown this quarter. 4 for the game.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first half. Thunder, the pass to Kessler. Now here's Thomas. Thompson pulls it in. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Maxey, that's good.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Thomas outside. Back to Jackson Davis. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside Maxey puts up a three. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Thomas outside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for Oklahoma City, hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Welcome, everybody.
As a team, you love a night like this when the game feels simple. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. And pass, shoot, score, repeat.
Nothing else to add to that, guys.
And looking at the players of the month, here are the winners from each conference. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Timberwolves trail by 10. And on the floor for Mark Dagnall starting the second half. They've got Tyrese Maxey. Williams is out there with Derek Lively. And it's Lee in a 2-guard. Pass to Doncic. Shoots over Maxey. Doncic, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Lively passes to Silva. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Minnesota has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. And here's Sharp. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Doncic. Doncic is doubled. Here's Jefferson. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Doncic against Maxey. Here's Silva. He's got 17. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Silva. Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo! And he takes that one up and powers it through. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Timberwolves trail by 11. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Here's Jefferson. Misses the three.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Pass to Lee. Over Sharp. And the shot falls short that time. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Got a piece of it. They've got numbers. Here's Silva. And here is Maxey. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Jefferson. Maxey covering. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. For three. Here's Jackson Davis. And he banks in the layup. Jackson Davis has got 11 points.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Pass to Silva. Here's Lee. Left side, Williams. Williams with the screen. From 7. And all around the rim that time before dropping. He's got 13.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Jackson, he's checked in for Minnesota. Thompson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here we have the teams that really hustled for those second chance looks the last 10 games. Oklahoma City in 5th.
This squad's been attacking the offensive glass with a ton of energy lately, and it's paid off with a nice pile of second chance points.
Big Dog passes to Sharp. Now Jackson. Doncic with it. Defended by Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doncic against Thompson. And it's Doncic missing.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
4th in points off turnovers, and they are in the top 10 in steals. This is a team that will force turnovers if you're careless with the ball.
And the points off turnovers has really fueled their offense, giving them open floor opportunities and good looks at the bucket. And he makes the first.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
And And he makes the first, but misses the second.
The athletic ability of Amen Thompson is easily seen. The way he runs, he's fluid, and how physical he can get. Boy, that combination is potent.
Jefferson, pass to Doncic. Here's Jackson Davis. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Reed's checked in for Oklahoma City. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Williams. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Outside Reed. Pass to DeRozan. From the top of the key. Minnesota with the rebound.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Tipped away. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Now here's Lively. Not a lot of room. Thompson outside. Pass to Lee. 6 on the shot clock. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Lee's got 16 points now.
Getting his team the best shot on the floor. Amen Thompson feeds a ready shooter that time.
From deep, here's Doncic. It doesn't go for him.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Thompson passes to Lee. Off target from three-point range. Timberwolves trail by 12. Doncic outside. Outside Sharp. Jackson Davis a screen. Lets it go from deep. Sharp. That one's good. Sharp's got his first 3 points of the game.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Morgan's checked in. To the rim. Stolen by Sharp. He's got a clear path. Here's Bowl. And he lays it in on the break. Bowl's got his first 2 points.
Nice hustle from Bowl in transition. The big fella getting those feet up and down and able to finish in transition.
Thunder leading by 7. Here's Lee. He's got 16. That shot wide open.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Looking to get back on track. And Doncic with the jam.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
Oklahoma City's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Thompson scanning the floor. Here's Lee. And it's all from three-point range. Timberwolves trail by 8. Oh, pass to Sharp. Doncic with it. Kessler with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Sharp. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Thompson outside. Here's Lee. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Shaedon Sharp.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
First free throw is good. Wall, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And that's good as he hits both shots. Minnesota's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Here's Morgan. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
And that one misses. Timberwolves trail by 10. Pass to Doncic. Outside Sharp. Kessler, a screen on Wall. Back to Kessler. Kicks it out to Jackson. Now Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. It's Sharp on the wing. Clock is at 3. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Lee. 21 points in the game. DeRozan. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Doncic outside. From outside the arc. No good that time. The third quarter comes to a close. Oklahoma City ahead, leading by 8. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Luka Doncic is out there with Shaedon Sharp. Then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Jefferson in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Pass to Lee. Lets it go, and he hits the jumper. Lee's got 23.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Jefferson. The three. Nails it from three.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Pass to Lively. Back to Williams. Here's Lee. From 8 feet, and down it goes. 2 points. Lee's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Doncic outside. Down low. It's stolen by Lively. Stolen by Kessler. And they recover it.
Nice D by Lively there. He can block shots both at the rim and out away from the basket.
And another shot. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Giving up second chance buckets, a huge issue for this team.
Boy, they're getting caught spectating. You can't be a watcher out there. They're letting rebounds slip away. Everybody's got to get in there and fight for the ball.
Tyrese Maxey's checked in for Wall.
One shot.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Now here's Maxey. Here's Williams. He's off on the layup.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
And they get it back. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Takes a three. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Here's Lively. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Jackson Davis. And there's the lob. Jefferson can't hit.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
Shoot two.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team. How bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Now here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Minnesota with the ball. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Williams defending. Williams grabs the board.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Pass to Lively. From deep three-point land. And the basket by Lee. Lee's got 17 points here in the second half.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Puts the move on and is blocked. Now here's Maxey. Defense is right there. Here's Lively. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
First team foul. One shot. Lively.
Free throw drops for Lively.
Rim running, shot blocking, rebounding, Lively, elite in all 3 categories.
Outside Sharp. Here's Jefferson. Minnesota again missing.
At some point, you need to know when to stop shooting. Just too many misses piling up for him.
Outside Maxey. Shot clock at 5. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
They need this. Jefferson, good. Jefferson's got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Lee on the wing. Here's the 3. He buries it from 3. And the Thunder lead by 10.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Jefferson. Takes the 3. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 4 rebounds now. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
It's good.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Maxey passes to Lively. Back to Maxey. Here's Lee. Pass to Lively. Outside, Williams. Lively passes to Lee. Launches it. Can't hit that one.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Oh, he buries the 20-footer. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Now Maxey. Pass to Lee. clock at 6. Good D by Sharp. Minnesota shooting pretty well at 45%. Now here's Jackson Davis. Defense right on him.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Maxey, that's good.
Hey, we've seen Maxey take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. There's a minute 59 left in the final quarter. Big Dog passes to Jefferson. Here's Thunder. Pass to Jefferson. Just 5 to shoot. Floats one. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Williams. Now here's Reed. Williams passes to Lee. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Oklahoma City making a switch here. DeRozan is checked in. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Minnesota has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Williams against Sharp. Pass to Thunder. There's the three. Knocks it down from distance.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
And the basket by Lee. Lee's got 34 points.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, it's not a pattern. It's a characteristic.
On up the court. And DeRozan gets it to go. On the assist by Maxey. And now an 8-point Thunder lead. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. To the wing, right side. Here's Jackson Davis. And that one good.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Thunder. Off target with the 3. So it's Oklahoma City now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And now our player of the game.